Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg.
I'm Darren Kramer. We are talking business tonight, asking some tough questions of the governor. Everything from taxes to jobs to GE. Let's go live down to Hartford and our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, who sat down with the governor one-on-one at the Capitol today. Mark.
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Connecticut, as you may know, has been taking a hammering in big business circles around the nation for months.
The governor says the changes he's proposing to business taxes are because he wants Connecticut-based big corporations to stay here.
We have a lot of corporations that are based here, make things here, but they don't sell them here, right? So let's look at that. At the same time, we have companies like Walmart or Target that are based in other states that don't have a lot of employees here, but they sell a lot here. Well, they're getting away with not paying taxes on what they're selling to our consumers and paying them in some other state, and that's unfair.
The state's received a lot of negative publicity from big business saying the state is anti-business since this most recent budget. Are you doing this to appease GE to make them stay here?
GE is going to do whatever GE is going to do. We're going to have thousands of employees from GE, whether their headquarters are here or not. Having said that, it would be nice to keep them. It would be a very good thing to keep them. What I'm trying to do is help the legislature get what it thinks it wants without doing damage to the state.
Do you feel in these upcoming budget negotiations with state lawmakers that you've been weakened because of the Quinnipiac poll showing?
No, actually, I think I'm strengthened in these discussions. Somebody's got to lead. And I've always said I'm more than willing to lead. And polls, I've been behind in every poll that's been taken on a statewide basis, except the two most important ones, which were election day. So I don't sweat polls. The reality is, I'm a second-term governor. I'm trying to get people to realize the situation they're in, not the situation they think they're in, the actuality, and do the right thing. And I think we're going to get them to do it.
Your administration has already eliminated 1,000 jobs. You're talking about eliminating 500 more to save some money and postponing raises for many of your employees. Why not just eliminate the raises? That's a lot of private industries have not given their people raises in quite some time.
And our state employees have seen no raises in some of the years over the last few years as well. In fact, every state employee has had a wage freeze, and people who came to work for me 4 years ago had a 4-year wage freeze. So what you're talking about has happened in government.
And the governor notes that the majority of state employees are covered by collective bargaining agreements. That is, they're members of unions, and most of those contracts are up, so the negotiations are beginning. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.
All right, Mark, what's the reaction so far to the governor's proposal here to change that business tax?
Well, actually, it's been positive so far. As a matter of fact, I have a quote here from the head of the Connecticut Business Association, Connecticut, the largest business association in the state. He says he's put substantive ideas on the table, and the governor, by the way, is scheduled at about this hour to be delivering a speech to the CBIA over at the Connecticut Convention Center. Live again from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8. Back to you, Darren.
All right, Mark, thanks. If you want to see all the questions Mark asked the governor today, we had that story right on the front page of our website at WTNH.com.